that he died by his enemies?
If any man rejects
See, we were talking like for half an hour or an hour about
No, but I'm telling you, you're not consistent. You brought in a principle. I'm trying to show you that you're inconsistent in your principle.
because I use my brain, I'm not sure. You understand? If I didn't use my brain, I would always be sure.
Okay, use your brain and answer this question. Can God die?
I'm not sure.
Use your brain.
Using my brain does not mean I always have an answer for everything.
No, but use your brain and answer this clear question. If God is immortal, can he die?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But on the other hand, you can argue if God can do everything, why can he not limit himself?
Are you sure God can do everything?
Don't say that, because that's the definition of God.
Use your logic again and answer this question. Can God create another God?
If there is,
Can God create another God?
if there is a
If there's
God,
only one God, can he create another God?
if there is a God, it means that by definition he can do everything.
Can he create another God?
It means he could.
Listen before you answer. Listen up here before you answer. God Almighty, can he create another God?
Righteous and just God. And that's why
This makes no sense. Right?
Why not? You already answered earlier
God
without
Almighty-
thinking. Now you're saying it doesn't make sense?
God, I'm telling you, I'm not sure about it. I wonder how you can be so sure about it.
Ask me the same question.
Can God Almighty create
for the
another God?
remission of sin.
So how can he be Almighty?
Himself
Almighty doesn't mean that he has to lower himself and become ungodly.
by the
You see,
suffering
whatever
Why
God...
would he not be-
Because, okay, let me ask you another question. Can God lie?
Calvary.
Why would you not be able to do that?
Can he lie?
Why would you not be able to do that?
Because he says, he
Himself
says very clearly, do not lie.
Let us say that. He says, do not lie.
Yes, to everyone.
To humans.
Yes.
Humans can lie.
Can he be a hypocrite? If you tell people,
Why not?
if you tell your brothers, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, and then you lie, what will they think of you?
Why not?
Is it a sin to lie?
yes.
So God does a sin by your standards.
Otherwise you have a
No, I'm not saying he does it. I'm not saying he does it. I'm saying he could do it. Why would you not be able to do it?
Because you're saying God can sin. That's what you're telling me.
Actually,
today.
God actually says he doesn't lie. In Numbers
in
2,
circles.
you know the same passage which says that he's not a man, Numbers
If that God is
23:19. He
Allah,
also says that he doesn't lie.
But
Okay?
living God will never sin.
That's what
The living God will
By the
never
way, he is not like you. He's a different Christian. So what I'm saying is this: God in the Bible, in the very Bible that you read, says that he's not a man and he doesn't lie. So he's already told us he's not going to lie. Then you cannot say that.
But he can.
So you're saying God says that he doesn't lie and then he lies.
No, he can lie. That's the difference.
Who told you he can lie? Where did you get that from?
You said he's Almighty.
I didn't say. You said he can do whatever he wants.
Didn't you say God Almighty?
Yeah, look, I will say God Almighty, but God does what befits His Majesty. Not everything. For example,
He does it, but he could do also differently.
that's your interpretation, not mine. Okay? So you're the one who's saying God can lie if He wants to, when He has already explicitly told you He doesn't lie. You're the one who says God can die when He's explicitly told you He cannot die.
If I put you into a room with a buffet, I told you, take as much as you want, eat whatever you want. Does that not mean that you can do whatever you want?
Would you eat off the floor?
If I could.
No, you could. But would you? I didn't say could you or can't you, as the brother said he can.
But that's
would you?
a bad example, shall I say? The buffet, if I wanted to eat all, I cannot eat all. If my stomach is full, even if I tried my hardest, I cannot.
Probably.
Okay, so this is a very bad example you gave.
No.
But with regards to God, I'm telling you that He has explicitly told you certain
He is
things.
teaching you manner.
Let's talk. He's a heckler. He normally comes here. Smith's,
Need to be a man.
Smith's heckling team.
mannerful man.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this. If God has explicitly told you certain thing, then it would only make him a hypocrite if he doesn't. If he tells you he doesn't lie, then he doesn't lie. If he tells you he doesn't die, then he doesn't die. But if you say he does that, then you are somehow saying that he's a hypocrite.
I'm asking you.
And I'm telling you that what you're saying is it doesn't make sense. It goes against your very own principle.
So now, again, try. If you define God as Almighty? Yes. If He is Almighty, that means He can do whatever He wants.
Yes.
That's where you're misunderstanding. So if God is almighty, can He be killed by His own creation? Think about it.
I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense.
That makes sense or doesn't make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
But you believe it.
No, I don't. I'm not sure how I should believe it.
You don't believe in the crucifixion.
You believe-
Wait. Do you believe in the crucifixion?
You said God was Almighty. I didn't. I'm not sure about it. You say you.
Oh, you're not sure if God is almighty?
I'm saying I'm in doubt. You say you know it.
Of course I know it.
How does it make sense?
Look, tell me something that I believe. That I believe that goes against my belief that God is almighty. By the way, almighty does not mean that God can do everything even which is ungodly.
You believe that
God is
Allah is a Khairul Makirin.
Okay? If you believe that God is someone, okay, let me ask you this. Do you believe God regrets? Because this guy does. This guy does. The guy who chops in a lot. In Genesis chapter 6 verse 6, he says he regrets. He regrets. Can you believe it? He regrets making human beings, especially guys like him.
Allah is
You know?
deceiving
Now
people.
tell me this.
Allah is
How can
deceiving
God?
people
How can
by
God?
putting somebody else on the cross, not Jesus.
So carry on, guys.
Let's speak to one. Let's keep on dialogue. If God tells you that He regrets, and after He's told us in chapter 3 in Genesis that He is pleased with all of the creation, in chapter 6 He says He regrets making human beings because they have fallen into wickedness. Okay, I'm paraphrasing you. Now, what I'm saying is that
Read the whole context.
to me,
Read the whole
this is the
context of
contradiction.
that verse.
This is the contradiction.
Don't misquote that verse.
Whatever is the whatever is
You
the
don't
context.
know- You don't know the living God.
Whatever is the
You don't
context,
know.
He
You
regretted.
just know the Allah
Okay, anyway,
of the Kaaba,
what we
which
need
is
to
pagan
know-
Allah.
what we-
You just know
Why
that,
you-
that
why-
Allah.
why you heckling?
You are not.
Why you heckling?
You don't know who is the living God.
Okay.
What is his plan for you?
Did he regret the truth? Did he regret?
Never.
You're a liar.
Never.
Shall I show you in the Bible? Shall I show you in the Bible? Open the Bible.
You are taking that
Okay,
verse out
now-
of context.
Wait. Now that we have proved that he's a
No,
liar
you-
because he's
you
saying God
are-
did not regret.
you are
In Genesis 6:6, it clearly says God regrets. He's
Your-
saying he did not
only-
regret.
only
Now we have
your
proved
Allah-
that he's a
Your
liar.
Allah is
Let me get
a
back.
pagan Allah.
Let me get back
which
to-
is putting somebody else
Now you
at the
see,
place of
we
Jesus.
don't. That's fine. We have to get back to our discussion with regards to God. What we know is that what we know about God is what He has told us from the scriptures. That's all I say. I'm not going to invent things about God that I don't know, and I'm not going to say contradict what God has told me about Him and say no, He did not say that. So if God told us that He is Almighty, and He told us that He doesn't lie, and He told us that He doesn't die, and He told us that He does not contradict Himself, then who am I to say otherwise? Yes, but you're saying, using my logic, I'm going to say yes, He can lie. Using my logic, I'm going to say yes, He can die. Using my logic, I'm going to say yes, He can do everything
me tell you.
that He told
Let me
us.
tell you.
I like your voice a lot. It's very strong and very loud. My voice is not as loud as yours. I've also been partying haram for a couple of days.
Sorry, you've been
I've been partying for a couple of days.
partying for a couple of days. Okay.
It's not as strong as it used to be. So you have to bear with me for a couple of more minutes.
So
What I'm saying is, you said God said to us, He will not lie. But He did not say He cannot lie.
yes, He
said
did.
He will not lie.
Numbers 23:19.
He said He cannot or He will
He
not.
said He's not a man and He does not lie.
He does not, but He could.
When you say He does not lie,
When I say I
look, don't try to stretch.
I do not speak
Don't try.
Chinese. If I wanted to, I could speak Chinese.
Okay, if I say you do not wear women's dress,
Correct.
does that mean you could? You could. But if you have made this statement, you do not wear women's dress, and then you wear women's clothes, would that make you a liar?
Depends.
It depends.
You could interpret this as
If
do
I
not-
told you,
you could say you could interpret it as I do not at the moment, or you could say
No, you didn't say at the
I do not
moment.
habitually.
you did not say at the moment.
If I'm-
You did not, my friend. You did not qualify. So when you say I do not wear women's clothes, you did not qualify it now, yesterday, day before yesterday,
Let's
day
say-
after tomorrow. You did not qualify. All you made is a general statement that you do not wear women's clothes.
So let's
Now
say-
wait a minute.
Give him a chance
After
to
that,
talk also.
after that, yeah. If you stop
Give
interrupting,
him a chance to talk.
okay. So what I'm saying, let me finish this question.
Learn to share the time. Learn to share the time, and let him talk also.
Says the heckler. Says the heckler.
You are just talking.
Heckler, okay, go away.
Let
What I meant,
By the way, we don't want Smith's hecklers here. Go away.
what I meant is
Smith's heckling team.
let's proceed on the assumption
what
that I
you
meant
learn from Islam.
I do not habitually.
What is it?
Let's proceed on the assumption that when I said I do not wear women's clothes, I meant habitually. I do not habitually wear, which would make me a liar.
No, but then you're qualifying the statement. What you're doing now is you're qualifying the statement. Okay, anyway, look, if you want to believe God can lie, that's your God, not my God. Okay, so please keep my God out of it. But I'm pretty sure my God doesn't lie. Because then if God keeps,
Allah
you know,
did
if
not
God
lie.
starts lying to you,
Allah did lie.
whose words will you have trust in? You cannot trust your fellow human beings. You cannot trust God. Whom are you going to trust? The devil?
The devil? You
Yes.
believe in the devil too?
Of course I believe the devil exists.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Do you not believe the devil exists?
I don't think so.
Are
No.
you Christian?
Which church have you been attending?
Which kind of churches are these?
I mean, look, but let's not stray from the conversation because you're actually talking about the literal truth of the Quran. Remember?
Yeah, what about it? You brought in
we were talking
contradiction and
about- we were
abrogation,
talking about
and you got mixed up between the two.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got mixed up between the two.
You say I got mixed up. I'm saying it's
It
the
is.
same. and you
No,
can
it's not the same. Contradiction means, look, it's like the word lie you said. If you say I do not lie and you lie, that is a contradiction. You see what I mean? Yes. But if you're saying abrogation, for example, there was a point in your life, maybe you were allowed to not do something, but now you're allowed to do. For example, when you were young, you were not allowed to go out by yourself. Yes? But then that law of your parents was abrogated because now you're older and they say now you can go out. That's an abrogation
See,
of the principle
the whole
of the
Bible,
law. So what
the
I'm saying
whole
is that
Bible is
we
saying
believe-
that Jesus
we
is
believe and
going
this-
to die on the
Whenever he
cross.
worries that you're getting it,
Yeah.
he's going to start speaking.
Yeah. The whole Bible
We don't
is
want to
saying
listen to you.
Jesus is
So
going
what I'm
to die
saying
on
is
the
this,
cross.
if
But
we-
Allah is
if-
saying, no, it's not Jesus.
Do you want him in the conversation?
It's somebody
do you
else.
want him in the conversation?
Do you want any hecklers in your
No, no, do
conversation?
you want him in the
I want
conversation?
a calm conversation.
Yes,
Absolutely.
this is not calm. So do you want him in the conversation, yes or no?
He can be the conversation calm.
Is this calm? Is this calm?
Who am I to
Okay,
judge?
anyway, I think
No, why you are interpreting?
You're heckling and
Yeah,
you're shouting.
why you are?
leave it.
Why
Just leave him
why
alone.
you are-
That's his happening. Christians have got this.
Yeah.
Is this Christianity?
There is
This
a
is-
Christianity.
this
Okay.
is Islam.
So what I'm saying is this, at the end of the day, if you stop trusting anyone, even God, then what have you got left?
But we don't have the literal word of God.
No, I'm asking you.
We interpret
Whom
it.
will you believe in if you do not even believe God?
What do you mean?
Okay, how do you know God speaks to you?
I don't know.
Through Bible.
Do you think He
Yeah.
speaks to you?
Through Bible.
He doesn't trust the Bible.
I don't know.
Sorry
I don't-
to burst your bubble.
I don't consider the Bible the literal word of God.
So how do Allah speak?
By the way, do you believe God? The Bible is God's word?
No.
There.
literally.
Now you shut up. Okay, let me carry on.
First you need to shut up.
Okay.
Then-
No, by the way, it's my conversation, not yours. So go away from here. You're not wanted. You should get the message. So what I'm saying is this: if you do not believe even in God's word, whom are you going to believe in? Guys, leave it.
If I had God's word, literally, I would believe
But
it.
what do you mean literally?
If I knew
You mean
it was
God came
God's
and
word.
gave it to you in your hands, then you'll believe it?
Yes.
That is no different to the atheist.
Look, I'm telling you what I believe. I believe there are universal truths.
Yes.
And I think that these universal truths are discoverable through reason.
Yes.
Who gave us reason? God.
Yes.
And these universal truths
And we are
can also be disputed, subjective.
no.
No?
Universal means objective.
Okay, let me give you this universal truth. You, as a human being,
Let me give you an example. Okay. When I say universal and objective, I mean valid everywhere.
by whom?
Valid logically everywhere. Whether
Is
universal-
killing a universal truth? Sorry, not to kill a universal truth?
Not to kill is too broad. Let's say, I'm going to give you an example. It is
Give an example of universal truth. Go on.
never in any country right to force a woman to wear a headscarf or a burqa.
It's
Never.
not right?
Never, ever,
Okay.
nowhere.
What about the other? What about the converse? Is it right? Is it right to take it away from her if she doesn't want to?
Not a headscarf,
I'm talking about
but I
it.
would say that a burqa.
No, even the niqab. Even the niqab. If she wants to wear, listen. If she wants to wear it,
at home.
does anyone have the right to force it off her?
At home, not.
What do you mean at home? Outside?
When a niqab is the
No, I'm
face.
saying outside. Outside her house.
Definition
Is it okay to force it off her?
See, that's his
Is it
habit.
okay to
He
force
knows
it?
that,
Is niqab this or this?
Niqab is this.
See, I'm telling you, objectively too. I think, obviously, I'm not the guy who knows wisdom, everything. Right now, I think, objectively too, that a society that allows women to wear this is a worse society.
It's a worse society.
That's
Why?
right. That's
Why?
right.
Because
Yeah.
it gives.
What if she wants to wear it?
By the way, sorry, can I just clarify? Did you just say that allows them to wear this? Because that's what your words were.
That allows women to wear
Not
this
force them, just allows them.
in the society.
Yeah, that's a good qualification.
Islam
Do you mean
forced
to force it, like this liar is saying, which Islam doesn't do?
Yeah,
Or
Islam forced them.
does it allow them by their own
Yeah.
freedom?
So I'm saying forcing is very, very wrong.
Yes.
And it's
And
not.
I would agree with you.
It's not black or white.
I agree with you. Forcing is wrong.
This
Now,
is-
what if she wanted to wear the niqab
Allowed to.
by her own freedom? Then is she allowed to wear it in public?
Will you not interrupt me and let me make a
Yes.
faceted statement?
Fine, now go
I
ahead.
think that no matter where, Okay? It should not be right to wear a niqab on the street or a burqa. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, a niqab. Now you're saying to cover the face as well, yeah?
Wait,
You
wait,
said
stop.
not
I made a
allowed.
mistake. Not at home. In privacy, I don't care at all. But I'm saying that if you go on the street with such a headscarf,
You shouldn't be allowed. Is that
you're
what you're saying?
you're portraying a certain message.
What? What is the
I'm
message?
wondering what the message is.
Yeah, no, you tell us what do you think the message you get.
To me, the message is, I do not want you to see my face.
Yeah, what is wrong with that?
It tells me
That you are
a possibility,
You are behind.
a selection of different things. Either you think
Does she have the right?
I'm not worthy of your face, like the Aztec kings did. No one was allowed to see the face of the
But anyway,
Aztec
Islam doesn't think that. You're talking about the Muslim women, so talk about the Muslims.
Second-
So point number one is rejected. Islam doesn't believe that. Next.
Second, this tradition of women wearing a burqa and men not makes no sense whatsoever to me, because I consider men and women to be fundamentally equal worth.
What are you on about? Are you saying that if you don't wear high heels, you're unequal to the women?
I'm saying that
If you don't wear high heels,
As a society-
are you saying you're not?
I'm saying
you're,
if I
you're
believe-
somehow unequal with the women.
it's not about what I do, it's about what I believe.
No, even the belief. I'm saying the women do not wear it so that they look different from the men. No, the
I
women.
believe they have a
First, why don't you ask the Muslims why do the women wear it?
Yes.
Instead of you somehow speculating why they wear it.
I'm not assuming.
Do you know why they wear it?
Modesty?
Yes.
Modesty.
Now, does the woman have the right?
Wait.
Does the woman have the right to define her modesty?
They think though that only women should wear it. Why would
No,
not
just
men
answer
wear
my
it?
question. It's a simple question.
Answer my
Does
question.
I will.
Why wouldn't
I've
men wear
answered
it?
several of your questions.
You cannot answer it.
Which one?
Why wouldn't men wear the stupid headscarf?
Do you want to wear a headscarf?
No.
Okay, Islam doesn't tell the men to wear it.
But why?
Let me tell you the answer. You already answered the question for modesty. Now wait a minute. A man covering his face, yes, is not considered to be part of his modesty.
Why?
His modesty and his aura is different to that of the woman.
Why?
Why?
Don't you
Okay,
have-
let me ask you this question. Can a woman wear bare-chested out here?
No.
Why?
Do you think
Why?
that
Because
woman is not
it is
model?
not-
Why?
Yeah.
Why does a woman not walk bare-chested in the communities here?
Why should she not be allowed? Or why doesn't?
No, why does she not?
So why does she not? Why does she not think that it's right? What do you mean?
Why does a normal,
question, bro.
a normal, logical, sane
It's not a
woman
fashion.
not walk
It's not a fashion.
bare-breasted outside? Why?
Because she doesn't want.
One person at a
She
time.
doesn't
Oh,
want.
let the society define you now?
If you go to a tribal,
doesn't-
like some like some village or anything, they can walk out there just because it's universally accepted.
Which is a good point. So you're saying let the society dictate what they should wear. That is not the freedom of the woman. Next.
No, it's
I'm
not
not
dictate.
saying-
That's not the freedom of women.
I'm not.
That's the society somehow
It's
imposing.
accepted. I can't walk around naked, can I?
We're talking about universal truths.
No, but it's
have
not
anything
universal. He
against
just
it.
gave you a good example.
don't have anything
He's saying in certain
Can I
tribes.
walk around with a balaclava? No, of course not.
Well, actually, many people do actually. Many people do. It's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Can't do it.
No. When you say you can't do it, means it's illegal. You see what I mean? There are people who do walk around with balaclavas. Not that I agree with you.
Walk into a bank wearing a balaclava.
You won't be
get arrested.
permitted.
They'll throw you
Yes.
to jail, yeah.
You get arrested.
You know, even you.
It's illegal.
Yeah, I agree. That's because that's the law. But if there was no such law,
Yes, but that's
illegal.
listen.
You just said it is not illegal.
I think we're getting too many things mixed up here.
No. We're talking about.
You know what? I will answer you, no problem. My friend, I'll answer you. Look, we talked about three different things. You're talking, I believe, from the religious perspective. You're talking from a societal perspective. You're talking from the law of the country. So we are talking apples and pears here, legally. Sorry. Come on, let's be fair. Isn't that what we're talking about? Three different aspects.
You just said it is not illegal to wear a balaclava. I promise you right now.
Did I say in a bank? So don't say, I said in a bank, I said outside here.
So is
Hold on. You need to tell me what I said. Wait,
Even on
instead
the
of putting-
street it's illegal.
instead-
Yeah, banks-
No, it's not illegal. It's not illegal.
do that.
It's not illegal. Show me the law where it's illegal. Okay. So
It's
let's
not
go.
illegal, bro. It's not in the law. Police aren't going to arrest you if you're wearing a
You know,
bad
I don't care about the law.
You know, wait.
Bro, you guys are changing subject
Shall
left, right.
Shall I tell you why it's not illegal? You know, just a few weeks
why are
ago.
we talking
Wait a
about the
minute. A few weeks ago, Tommy Robinson came here. Yes, and he came, and there were people from the Antifa. The Antifa people, most of them had balaclavas on. There were police walking right beside them. Wait a minute. Walking right beside. Can I finish my statement? Can I finish my statement? Can I finish my statement?
But you don't
Can I
let
finish
them
my statement?
finish.
Can I finish my
You
statement?
learn
Can I
first.
finish my statement?
Learn first.
If you can
Then
show
you can,
me a law,
yeah.
a statutory law in the British law that walking in public other than banks and public places, private places like the banks and schools and so on, it's illegal, then yes, I will. You have a case. But right now, I said if you are walking here in Balaclava, you